For the first time this season, we're coming to you live on this fall night, 37 miles from the city that never sleeps. We bring you inside the Sound Arena, where the Five-Town Sound look to start off their season with a win against Yeshiva University. I'm Jared Winnick, alongside me here with Jose Rojas. Now, Jose, a ton of great players in this game tonight. Can you tell me a little bit about who you are keeping an eye out for?
Yeah, of course, Jared. You know, we saw her last season blossom into her own. I'm talking about Talea Garantes. Last season, she averaged 19.6 points per game. Safe to say, it's pretty much 20. 11.8 rebounds, so yeah, she's a double-double machine. And most importantly, 3.4 assists with a 0.7 assist to turnover ratio. She knows how to dish the ball.
Absolutely. What an outstanding player she is. And Jose, this is a game where the Five-Town Sound come in off of a championship win against Berkeley. Can you tell me a little bit about what the expectations are for this game, first game of the season against Yeshiva University?
Yeah, you know, we talked to Coach Corey, and he expects the same, another championship. But talking about last season, we matched up against Yeshiva College, and it was 69-56. An emphasis on the rebounds. They snagged those boards 53-46. Pretty even on the assists with 15-14, but another emphasis on the turnovers, 39-35. That's 4 more turnovers that Yeshiva had, which could convert to 8 more points, which is a massive swing.
Should be an outstanding game tonight. Now we are going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we will have the national anthem, a moment of silence, followed by the player introductions and starting lineups for tonight's game.
Welcome to Five Towns College for tonight's game in women's basketball. Tonight's game features the visiting team, the Maccabees of Yeshiva University, taking on the home team, your Sound of Five Towns College.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Five Towns College Sound Arena. For this evening's game, we dedicate this game in honor of our nation's veterans, for those that have served and sacrificed, and for those that are actively making the sacrifice in honor to preserve the ideals of freedom, peace, and democracy around the world. We will observe a moment of silence for those veterans. Please rise for the playing of the national anthem.
At this time, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to meet the starting lineups. First, for Yeshiva, starting at guard, number 1, Daniela Bessler. Starting at guard, number 11, Jasmine Maley Danker. Starting at guard, number 15, Shai Rahameen. Starting at forward, number 4, Sarah Yolkut. Starting at forward, number 20, Naomi Sigmund. Head coach of Yeshivas, Mr. Ori Cohen. And now the starting lineup for your Sound of Five Towns College. Starting at guard, number 0, Denasia Moore. Starting at guard, number 4, Layla Ford. Starting at forward, number 3, Talea Garantes. Starting at forward, number 12, Rain Mears. Starting at center, number 10, Ihari Aromo. Head coach of the Sound is Mr. Corey Jocks. Assistant coaches, Ms. Ashley Jackson, Ms. Jordan Tobin. Player assistant, Ms. Sydney Mountain. Ladies and gentlemen, our officials for this evening's game, Mr. Joe Dooley, Mr. Chris Hahn, Ms. Chelsea Williams.
Welcome back. We are almost set to tip this thing off. The opening night for the Five-Town Sound. And we are ready to get underway. Jose, are you excited as I am?
I'm so excited. This is a new look Sound team coming fresh off a championship win against Berkeley College. And everybody just wants to know if they can get back to that mountaintop.
It's going to be a long season, a long climb, but I'm confident in this team, and we'll see what happens and how this season shakes out.
Yeah, something interesting here. Talea Garantes to tip off. Had a fantastic season last season. You saw the stats earlier.
Unbelievable. We'll see if she could still pioneer this team to a couple of victories throughout the season.
Without a doubt, the leader of this team.
And now we are set for tip-off. Sound win the tip, and here they come.
Right away, you could hear this crowd is electric.
It is loud in here. Good defense from Yeshiva. Start off, ball tipped away, and that'll be poked out of bounds. It will remain Sound basketball right here.
Aggressive start from Yeshiva here.
Here's Daharja Moore coming in to inbound this ball. Get this to Ford. Over to the corner to Talea. Pulls for three. Misses wide left. Sound get the rebound. And they're going to slow this down just a little bit. Here's Moore with the ball. Inside to Oromo. Smaller defender on her. Drives to the cup. No good, but the putback.
And that right there is why they got her there, Jared.
Exactly.
Coach Corey Jock was talking about Oromo earlier and said she snags the board, and assistant coach Sydney Mountain even said that you're going to see a couple of putbacks from her tonight.
Exactly, and one thing that we did talk to Coach Corey Jock about pregame, and he is showing this and his defense is showing it, he said that they wanted to play the Five Towns way. That includes rebounding, defense, playing physical, and as he said, we're playing in our house, defend it, and they're doing that thus far. Here's Yeshiva to inbound the ball. Rahamin swings it to the corner. Couple of extra passes here. Poked out of bounds, and this is coming back Five Towns way.
Probably the best start you could ask for if you're the Sound team. They can see that they outsize basically every single position against Yeshiva, and they're going to have to take advantage if they want to get this win.
Exactly. Now here is Moore. Cross the midline. Gets it to the top of the key. Handoff inside. Jump ball called, and it's going to be Yeshiva basketball.
That was great defense by Yeshiva getting a hand in there, forced a turnover.
Being able to get that ball without fouling is very impressive.
Yeah, Yeshiva's going to have to keep that up because once again, the size disadvantage here is going to be the biggest advantage that the Sound have.
Now here's Rahamin. Yeshiva's going to swing this around the arc. Back to the top of the key. Rahamin for three. Wide right. Rebound Sound. And they're going to slow this down.
The Sound, every chance that they get, they're just going to look to take advantage of that size.
Mears swings it to Talea. Talea trying to lay a body in the paint. Can't get the layup to fall.
Got the perfect position there, just a little too much strength on the layup.
Here comes Yeshiva on a fast break. Inside for a mid-range shot. No good. Rebound Mears, and here comes the Sound again. Very high-paced game thus far.
So they're calling for a specific play.
Moore pulling for three. Back iron. Rebound Yeshiva.
You can see that every single time Yeshiva goes for a rebound, though, they're struggling to get these boards. They have to fight for each and every single one of them.
It's going to be a challenge all night. Rahamin looking to feed it inside, tipped and taken away by the Sound.
God, strong arm there by Ford, just snatching the ball away.
Ford Euro step inside. Can't get the bucket to the go, but she will go to the line for two free shots here.
That's exactly what you want to see there. A big move there to lead to a foul and two free throws.
Slow the game down a little bit. You get these free throws, they add up.
Yeah, you can tell the tempo that the Sound are going for here. They know they Yeshiva, they're shorter, they're probably a quicker team, so you want to slow down the tempo.
First shot is in. That is a 3-0 ball game with the second to come here. Ford's second free throw, no good, but the Sound get the rebound.
Once again, Hario Roma with the rebound, but it gets snatched.
And here comes Yeshiva on a fast break. Scoop up and in as Jasmine Mally Danker gets it to fall.
Yeah, Sound need to tighten up there off the offensive boards if they want to keep it going. But another foul for Yeshiva.
I think this is definitely going to be one of the games where we get a lot of fouls when the Sound are on offense.
Yeah, Jared, you know, Yeshiva obviously wants to get physical. They want to get their hands on the ball, but all it takes is a quick move and it's instantly a whistle.
Exactly. Slow the game down to their own pace, and that is how they're going to stay competitive amid the size disadvantage they are facing this game.
Yeah, if Yeshiva wants to make some noise here, they got to take advantage of their speed. And quick hands like that would be the reason.
Another steal for Yeshiva. And here comes Mally Danker across half court, but poked away by Moore. Fast break layup. Get it to go.
And right away, she's calling for the full court press right there. Doesn't matter if you get the fast break points, get back on defense.
And that right there is the 5 Towns way, but here is Naomi Sigmund getting inside and getting a 2-pointer to fall inside the paint.
And that's the type of thing that Corey Jock does not want. He doesn't want you getting comfortable off of an easy bucket, because it leads to one right back the other way.
Exactly. Now here's Moore trying to find an opening somewhere. Get this to the wing. 3 ball is up. No good. Rebound Moore. Trying to get inside. No foul call.
Contact.
Couldn't get it to fall. Now here comes Yeshiva.
She was slowing it down.
Facilitating the offense. Cross right, trying to get inside. Foul called on the floor. It'll be against the Sound.
Yeah, very intense amount of physicality so far in these first opening minutes here. 5-4, and Yeshiva set to inbound. A lot of fouls, a lot of aggressiveness, a ton of steals so far.
Defense is definitely going to be a key factor in this game. Who can bend but not break is the question.
Yeah.
Bounce pass inside. Reverse layup is good for Daniela Bessler.
Yeah, you know, Jared, the Sound have gotten more opportunities with 9 field goal attempts to Yeshiva's 5, but they just can't get them to fall. There's something about this Yeshiva defense that's working out for them.
3 ball off front iron.
Out of bounds. Yeah, it's going to be Sound ball. That's the right call.
Very gritty, defensive-minded team Yeshiva is coming out and looking like so far.
Both teams, 2 steals, 2 fouls. That goes to show how aggressive they've been so far.
Here's Mears to inbound. High pass to Garantes. Pump fake.
Oh my
Hesitation.
Goodness. What a
to
move.
The cup. Get it to fall. What a take by Talea Garantes.
That's just the move that the captain makes. That's the clear best player on the team so far. She's proving it on the court right now.
Here come the Sound again off a rebound. This is Nash trying to get inside. And they're going to call that a charge, going the other way. Now, Jose, one thing that we didn't touch on yet, Yeshiva's Daniela Bessler led the team in pretty much every statistical category last season for this basketball team.
Check.
Yeah, man, I know we were talking about Talea Garantes, but Bessler herself is a really impressive player. Looking for her to shine out here on the Yeshiva end of things.
These are just a few to name, but she led the team in points per game, rebounds per game, field goal percentage, blocks, pretty much everything you could think of. So it's a matter of what the Sound can do as a travel is called.
Traveling, 5 Towns ball.
Travel on Jasmine Malik Danker from Los Angeles, California.
Took a walk.
Moved her pivot foot, just jumped up a little bit. You know, even with the pros, you see that happen.
All the time. The Sound look to play quick here. Here's Nash trying to get inside, gets the floater to fall.
Chiona Nash.
Yeah,
As the Sound take a 3-point lead.
He's a massive presence in the paint there, you know. Just pretty much just about everybody on the other end of things.
Exactly what Coach Corey Jacques was saying before the game. This team is coming out defensive-oriented, playing fast, playing physical, playing aggressive, and that is exactly what you want to see. Here's Bessler, 4-3.
Those are the type of
Not
shots
enough
that the
on
Sound
it.
have to contest, and they're doing a really good job at it so far.
That they are. Here's Ford, swings it to the corner. Back up top, 4-3. Can't get it to go. Rebound to Leia.
Garantes just over the head.
Talea
Daniela Bessler.
Durante.
Jose, was that Randy Moss?
My goodness.
My Lord.
Timeout, Yeshiva, 30
Skied
second
up for the rebound,
timeout.
grabbed it, and
From
got an
the up.
easy layup to fall.
The up to the over. Talea Garantes. What an impressive
Wow.
move.
He's a ball player. I can tell you that.
I mean, just look at this. 10 points to 6 in points in the paint. You could just feel the presence from the Sound. They couldn't get the jumper going on early, so now they're taking advantage of the boards. And again, that size differential.
Exactly, the size differential. And when you start to score in the paint a lot, that opens up the offense so much for the team. You're able to then focus the defense to contesting stuff in the paint. You have people on the wing open, people in the mid-range open. And as we know, Layla Ford is a mid-range assassin. So look for her to get going at some point in the mid-range during this game.
Yeah, this team just has the
Denasia Moore back
perfect
in
blend
for
of
5
perimeter
pounds.
shooting, rebounding, and presence in the paint. You know, you got Ahario Romo in there just to create the rebounds, get the putbacks in. Shiona Nash, again, you just saw her with the little floater inside the paint, but they also got range like Denasia Moore, Talea Garantes, you just saw her. She's a little bit of jack of all trades and can do a little bit of everything.
And look at the Sound playing.
Not only that,
Defense
but
like
on
this.
both ends of the floor, they're not giving up.
Everybody getting a little bit of the
5
action.
Towns fouls on number 11.
It'll be Sound basketball, and it is Danica Robles inbounding here.
Correction,
Another fresh
Yeshiva fouls
face.
on number 11,
Ball
Jasmine
back.
Maley Danker.
To Garantes. Can't get the tough contested layup to fall. Here comes Yeshiva. Swings it to the corner. Pull up 3. Too long.
No 3 so far in this game.
Look at the physicality.
Oh my
Jose.
goodness.
The Sound want that basketball back every time they get into the defensive zone.
Shiona Nash making her presence felt coming off the bench.
Really, the whole team. Everybody is playing hard on defense. And one thing that we really haven't talked about too much is this Sound team is so many new players, such a just a different vibe than they had last year. We saw it in the pregame warm-ups. They looked like they just had more team chemistry, and I think that really plays a factor into how they're playing so far.
It's also super impressive considering this team hasn't been together for far too long. There's only a couple of returning players,
4.
and the only one playing right now is Talea.
Exactly. So these are all new players, and just to see them gel this well together on the court this early on is a very good sign of things to come. Moore trying to bully her way inside, flips up a layup looking for a foul.
Looked like her arm got whacked there, but no contact.
Looked like it, but she hustles back on defense.
Yeah,
Here's Bessler.
this defense
tipped
is
away.
suffocating.
It really, really is. Yeshiva trying to find any opening in this 5 Towns defense, and to no avail so far. Here's Bessler, mid-range pull-up, got it to go as they cut the lead to 3.
You know, Yeshiva's got to keep up things like ball movement, speed. They can't fall for fakes.
Talea, 4-3.
Oh my
Get it
goodness.
to go. First 3 of the game for either team is nothing but nylon.
Who else but Talea?
Who else would it be? Yeshiva swinging this rock around the top of the arc. 3 doesn't fall. Here's Robles with the rebound, pushing the pace. Five Towns playing it slow. Nice cross there. Inside, no good. Rebound Bessler. And this full court defense is suffocating as there is a foul on 5 Towns there.
Yeah, have to be careful with that aggressiveness here. Don't want to pick up too many fouls. Both teams with 3. But, I mean, look at these offensive rebounds. 6-1. Again, that size that the Sound have, that presence felt in the paint.
Going to be a major factor all game. And that's the Five Towns way, playing hard, crashing the boards, playing physical. Here is Yeshiva. They'll get this to Bessler on the right side.
Yeshiva needs a good play out here to combat this run that the Sound are on.
Potential walk there. Pull up three.
Gets it to fall.
Trickles in. A big time shot there from Shai Rahamim.
Yeah, Yeshiva's going to need a lot of ball movement. They're going to get a lot of good looks like that if they keep it up.
A lot of ball movement, just opening up that offense.
Oh my.
Lay. Tough lay from Mears, getting to the cup with the contact and getting it to fall. She'll take one extra free shot here.
Yeah, Jared, that's just beautiful basketball. That's what you love to see. Taking the contact head on, laying it up and in.
Free throw is no good, but the Sound get the board and another tough putback.
An even better outcome.
Wow, Layla Ford taking the contact and putting it in.
Another offensive rebound for the Sound. Wow. Yeshiva, they need an answer here.
Good ball fake there. Bessler gets it inside. The layup no good. Rebound Sound.
Beautiful ball movement there, just couldn't quite get the finish.
Nash gets it to Mears, who gets it to Robles, over to Galantes
This is
on
what
the
you
wing.
love to see.
Can't get it to fall. Good looking shot though. We officially have it less than 60 seconds here in this first quarter. Yeshiva still trying to figure out this Sound defense.
Number 13 open.
Here's Bessler.
A lot of open looks here for Yeshiva, not just taking them out.
I think it's a little demoralizing when you get a team that plays this good a defense. It gets in your head.
It's about seeing that player coming at you so fast.
Exactly. You just got to put the curtains up and let the pill fly. Shiva inbounding from the near side. They'll get this into Amkraut. Three ball, high arcing, no good. Rebound Bessler. Puts up a wild layup, no good, but a foul is called, and that'll be 2 free throws coming for Yeshiva University.
Yeah, that's just really good basketball IQ there by Bessler. You know there's so many people in the paint, you might as well put the shot up. Somebody's going to try to get a hand up and touch the wrong part of your arm.
Exactly.
Yeshiva here looking to respond, but even off the offensive rebound there, they got away with the foul, but you felt the presence in the paint. 4 players from the Sound swarming on Bessler.
First free throw. And the second free throw, in and out. Rebound Garantes.
Need those free throws.
Those free throws make or break a game. They're going to get this to Robles at the top of the key. Swings it to the corner, more for 3. Too much on it. Rebound Garantes. Inside, no good. And Yeshiva comes away with the board.
Yeshiva. Against that physicality from the Sound. 5 fouls now. 1.9 left in this first quarter of basketball.
They are in the bonus, I believe. So any foul in this last minute and 9 seconds will put them to the stripe. Here's Tooney Hannon to take her free throws. 6-point game, looking to cut it down. Can't get the first one to fall.
You know, Yeshiva needs to hold their own here if they want to come back. They're doing a pretty good job, only down by 6. But one huge thing here that's causing this lead for the Sound of the turnovers. 6-3 as the opening quarter ends.
6-3, couldn't get either one of those free throws to fall. And even on the missed last free throw, you could see Five Towns, the entire team swarmed where the ball is. They are playing fantastic defense tonight.
Yeah, it might be new players, but it's showing shades from last season. The aggressiveness, the full court pressure, Coach Corey hasn't changed much in his playbook, but he's adjusted and tweaked it just enough to stand out even more.
And this is a Five Towns team that's still short a couple players.
Yeah, you're still missing Sydney Mountain, who right now is the assistant coach, but she is expected to come back maybe sometime next semester. And
She's got to go home and get that knee checked out, huh?
Got to go home and get that knee checked out.
But yeah, I mean, even having Jordan Tobin as a presence just on the coaching staff, somebody who shined for the Five Towns Sound in past years. So having that sort of friendship, leadership on the team.
Yeah, you still have your leader there. She might not be on the court, but she's still felt around the presence.
And that definitely helps with team chemistry and just the overall success of a team. Now, Coach Corey Jock said something to me last season that has stuck with me through any level of basketball, anytime watching an NBA game or anything. He said that until his team is up by 33 points, they don't take the foot off the gas. I have no idea why it's 33, but that is something that has stuck with me, and I think that speaks to his inability to take the pressure off and just always apply pressure. I think that's a key part of why this Sound team made it to the championship and won last season.
Definitely, Jared.
Now here's Cohen, all alone. She's gonna pull for three. Missed everything, and that'll be Five Towns Sound ball. Durante set the inbound.
Strong start for the Sound here. And yeah, look at these second chance points. 8 to a donut 0. Sound are doing a great job here at just once again getting those boards, putting it back up and in.
Here's Moore with a floater. Can't get it to fall. Good looking shot. But Yeshiva getting swarmed at the point of attack, and Moore gets an easy layup to fall.
You know, I was just about to say, Jared, Moore is playing with such hustle, such defensive mentality. She couldn't quite get the shot to fall her first couple of attempts, but right there, the defense shows why it leads to good offense. And there she goes with another one.
And that hustle play style is going to go a long way for the success of this team. Sound can't get the layup to fall there. Here comes Yeshiva and Cohen across midcourt.
Yeah, Yeshiva at a point right now where they need to find out how to slow down the tempo.
This ball airmailed into the stands.
Right into the third row. Ooh,
laptop, water bottle, head, everything you could touch. It will be Sound basketball nonetheless. I mean, that ball hit everything. It went.
The ball was on a mission, had a vendetta.
People to the left, computer, I mean, bad look.
Hope the screen's okay.
I'm sure it is. I would hope so. And here comes Moore playing physical as ever.
Oh, my.
Off the glass, window shopping, gets it to fall. And comes right back and gets a steal.
This has been her quarter so far.
She's feeling it, pulling from three. Can't get it to fall, but a Five Towns board, and they will go to the stripe in the act of shooting.
Another offensive rebound for the Sound there.
Wow, what an impact Moore has had on this game so far.
You know, looking at the end of the first quarter, Talia Garantes was leading with 7 points, and Moore had 0. Now she's at 6, caught up right behind her. Shooting 3 for 9. Yeah, but with 1 rebound and 1 foul, she's made her presence known in the beginning, early minutes, minute and a half in the second quarter.
First free throw falls, awaiting the second. And yeah, those hustle stats just go a long way. They might not show up on paper, but that is something that really, really changes the outcome of a game. A little delay here. Timeout Yeshiva. Is it a time?
No, it's a sub.
They're subbing, okay. A little confused there. The second free throw. No good as well. Sound get the board again.
Both teams struggling from the free throw line, but the Sound here once again with those offensive boards.
Here's Mears trying to facilitate at the top. Robles pump fakes. Gets it inside to Ford. Can't get it to fall.
Oh my goodness, look at that.
Another offensive rebound for the Sound. They're going to swing this pill around.
The pass.
Here's Mears. Can't get the 3 to fall.
One more.
Another offensive board.
Oh.
And that's going to be an up and down travel What a possession. It didn't come away with points, but what a possession.
Well, I mean, those are the possessions you want to see if you're a coach.
Exactly.
At the end of the day, a bucket's a bucket, but when you see that hustle and that mentality, you know it's going to lead to more points.
And these full court clamps are in full effect so far through this game.
Yeah, these ladies do not seem to get tired. Another foul from the Sound. That's 6 total, second this quarter.
That one's going to go on Robles. And that is the one downside of playing this aggressive defense is just the amount of fouls you're going to pick up. But honestly, when you have a team that's a little bit deeper, it's something that you can risk and still get a good reward.
Yeah, you know, they're so aggressive. Look at these these field goal attempts. 30 to 14. That's more than double what Yeshiva has. And a steal here, batted back and forth. But these field goal attempts show the hustle, the determination, and just the mentality that this team is going into this season.
Might be an unpopular opinion, but Talea's rocking the ninja headband. I'm pretty sure that gives you basketball superpowers.
Kind of has to, yeah.
I feel like it does. De'Aaron Fox rocked that. Jimmy Butler rocked that. Is another sound from the steal here. And here comes Mears. Contact, no good, but she will go to the line for 2. Suffocating defense.
Yeah, they're the ones playing with suffocating defense and picking up the calls on the other end when it matters the most. Both teams taking 4 free throws, but the 5th and 6th coming up here for the Sound. Neither team shooting too well on the line. Both at 25% right now. Looking to up that.
And you really just want to see these 3 balls start falling for either team as the first free throw falls in. Right now the Sound are shooting 1 of 10.
Yeah, both teams have only made 1. She was 1 of 7.
Second free throw is good as well. Sound are up to 50% on free throws so far through this second quarter.
Sound have a fair lead here, but they can't get too comfortable as they pick up another foul. That's their 3rd this quarter.
Now, at what point do you think that Coach Corey Jock kind of lays off of that full court press a little bit?
I'm going to be honest with you, Jared. I don't think he's going to lay off of that until they're up 33.
Yeah, 34 is the number.
34. Trying to do some research into that stat. I tried looking up the biggest comeback in NBA history, and it's 36 points, so it can't be that. But maybe he's around the same ballpark. Maybe it's a traumatic moment for him.
That's what I was thinking. It could have been like a personal experience as the Sound get another steal ripped away. Talea to the corner. 3 ball, no good.
Those shots will start falling
pushing
eventually.
the pace here. It'll stay Yeshiva basketball, but look at that hustle out of Rain Mears.
Yeah, anytime Yeshiva gets the ball, they don't make it easy.
No bucket is an easy bucket tonight for Yeshiva. Here's Bessler to inbound. To the corner, pump fake, and they're going to call a walk. Taking a stroll in the park, it'll be Sound ball.
That is now the 3rd travel call in this game.
A lot of travels. We got a Romo inbounding here to Moore. Moore is a woman on a mission today. Playing hustle defense, finishing through contact. As here comes Talea trying to bully her way inside. Kicks it to the corner, 3 balls up. Leather on Lace. Got it to go, and that is the Sound's 2nd 3-pointer of the night.
Jared, that's just pure basketball. From the post move to the open 3 to another travel.
Who bought the plane tickets? They're traveling out here. Oh my God. Sound can play a little slower now. Up 16 with 6:20 left in this first half.
Yeshiva picking up the intensity a little
Bounce
bit.
pass inside, can't get it to go. Got her own rebound.
Yeshiva finally looking like they're coming to life a little bit here.
Deep
Nash.
3. No good. Now, is that one of those shots that halftime locker room, Corey Jock kind of gets a little
It might be.
angry about?
It might be one of those.
That was from
It looked like a decent attempt at first.
that was from Yucatan, in the words of Anthony Edwards. Yeshiva is struggling to get anything. And just like that, it's back to Five-Town Sound ball.
Yeah, that two-player game in the beginning of the front court isn't going to work out for them. They're going to need all the bodies there so they can move around and get opened up.
Push the pace, get everybody across half court at the same time. That's kind of how you can open this offense up.
This full court pressure isn't going to allow just 2 or 1 people to slide by.
Here's Robles the inbound. Gets it to Garantes. Cross-court pass. Cross, spin, post fade. Too short. Rebound Bessler.
Oh, good move.
Zigzagging through the lane. But stolen away again by
You can
Moore.
only get past so many people, Jared.
And here comes Robles. Gets the transition bucket to fall. Timeout Yeshiva. And the Sound are cooking.
Yeah, this crowd knows this is that championship atmosphere.
Precisely.
38-12.
This defense is suffocating on every level.
You know, the Sound not really shooting the ball well, but they've almost tripled in the attempts. 36-14. Sound shooting 33%, but have made 7 more shots. As Coach Corey there wants to talk things with the ref. A lot of physicality this game, lots of contact. Also a lot of fouls called, 14 combined for both teams.
20 of the 30 points scored for the Sound have come inside the paint. Again, like we said earlier, the turnover battle is super heavy in the Sound's favor. The second chance points the Sound are getting, they have 9 tonight. That is just the key for success.
Yeah, not just the second chance points either, but it's just off the turnovers too. 16-4.
If the Sound can protect this ball.
There's something, if you're Yeshiva here, you want to tighten up the ball a little bit there. Slow down the tempo, maybe even get them a little tired, move the ball a little bit, because you know how aggressive they are at getting to their person.
Exactly. A lot of ball movement is what's going to get Yeshiva out of this slump. But it's just a matter of how they can get that ball out the way the Sound are playing right now.
And quite frankly, it's just hitting your perimeter shots. In the paint, the presence, you're not really going to have to go through there. It's too much size.
That is, the Yeshiva is at a crossroads here because they're not big enough to go inside, and they are just getting swarmed. As you can see, Moore here waiting at half court, and you know she's going to put the clamps on.
Also, another thing to note from Yeshiva, they aren't running many screens. Might be because of the zone defense, but there's the fadeaway jumper.
Tough fader there. Sarioko gets it to fall.
Yeshiva's going to need a lot more of those opportunities if they want to wiggle their way back into this ball game.
It almost looks as Yeshiva's playing like backyard basketball. Like no plays, just kind of iso ball looking for something, as here is Moore, can't get the floater to fall. And they get this up to Bessler.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Jared. This might be one of the first games where 2 quarters have gone by and I haven't seen a single screen on Yeshiva's end of things.
It's actually mind-blowing. They call a foul on the shot here. Can't get it to go, but Sarah Yolko will head to the line and take her too.
The thing about that I wanted to point out is, once again, it was the ball movement. You saw from the left side of the key into the paint, bounce pass into the and one right there. That's exactly what Yeshiva has to do if they want to come back into this game.
That is going to be the key to Yeshiva's success. They just got to move this ball around, get an opening somewhere in this Five-Town's defense. And I can't tell you many times we've seen the Five-Town Sound do this much to get them to miss a free throw, but it plays out in our favor. As here's Garantes. Hesitation again, stumbling a little bit. Mid-range pull-up, too strong.
But foul. On the floor, though.
And again, something that Coach Corey Jacques said earlier, that Ahari is super athletic. She is an interior post presence, and he said that's something that this team hasn't had in a long time, and he was excited to see it play out tonight.
Yeah, he was talking a little bit about Jordan Tobin and how she was also big, but Ahari is apparently a completely different animal, a post-up game, and just a different moveset.
Think about like a Roy Hibbert type of player.
Yeah.
Back to the basket big. As here's Robles inside.
And that's a blocking foul.
Can't get the bucket to fall, but will head to the line for 2 free throws. And that'll be their 8th and 9th of the game thus far.
2 more coming the Sound way. This will be their 8th and 9th free throw attempts.
Robles is a good free throw shooter. I'm going to knock on wood because the announcer's jinx is a real thing. Jose.
You jinxed it. You jinxed it.
Oh,
so I
my
knew.
God.
We're going to have to have a word with you after the game.
You talk about this free throw. I'm taking the
I'm
free throw.
scared.
Oh, wow. So I ruined that.
Yeah, that was all you, Jared. They're going to have to
Listen,
shoot for you.
I'll take credit for what I take credit for. Good and bad. It is. Yeshiva pulling for three. Silky smooth gets it to fall, and that'll cut the lead to just 11. As Rahamim gets it to fall from the perimeter. Now here's Robles. Cross inside, Euro step. Can't get it to fall.
Bit of technical difficulties here. The score is 30-19.
One thing you can tell is that Ori Cohen, the head coach for Yeshiva, is, regardless of the score, he has a lot of intensity for his team, and he's shown that all game.
He's very animated. That's obviously what you want to see into a coach. You don't want to see a David Fizdale or a Darvin Ham.
No, that's the last thing you want to see. Could you imagine if Doc Rivers and Darvin Ham were on the same coaching staff?
Oh, your team would probably be what, like 2-8?
2-8? Surely you don't trade your superstar. We'll see. Yeshiva bounce pass inside. A whistle quick. They're going to call this against the sound. May have been a kickball violation. Bessler on the far side, inbounding the ball. A lot of ball movement early from Yeshiva. Gets it back to Bessler, pulls for three. Too much on it, rebound by the sound as Ford hauls it in. The sound calling a play here early in the shot clock. Here's Moore trying to get inside. Flips it up, no good, but a foul is called. And just like that, the Sound take their 10th and 11th free throw of the game. Okay.
Got it?
First free throw is good. The second free throw from Moore is also nothing but cash. The Sound going back to this full court press. Suffocating defense inside the last 3 minutes of this first half. Another foul against the Sound here. Couple players in foul trouble here. Rain Mears sitting at 3 fouls, not even halfway through this game. As Yeshiva's Amkraut gets the first free throw to fall. Looking to cut it to an 11-point game here. Can't get it to fall.
Yeah, free throws have been the kryptonite for both teams so far. Yeshiva has missed 4, the Sound have missed 5. You know, if Yeshiva was just a bit better at shooting free throws, it'd be an 8-point game right now.
Mears hand off to Nash. Gets it back to Moore. A lot of dribble drive handoffs. Euro step inside, no good. Rebound by Yeshiva.
Yeshiva stacking bodies in the paint here, finally looking to get their rebounds, and another foul.
And that one is going to go on Moore, I believe. Foul against Sigmund.
Yeah, 11-8 here. The Sound, a lot of fouls. But it's kind of what you expect when it comes to the aggressiveness they've been playing so far.
So it is 2 coming because Yeshiva is in the bonus. And like I said, it'll be Sigmund taking her free throws. The Sound fans doing everything in their power to distract the shooter, but she gets the first one to fall. Second rims out.
It seems
Rebound
like
Garantes.
no team can knock down a pair.
Here's
Benasia,
four.
way too open for that.
Dead eye,
Way too
nothing
open.
but net.
On an island there.
Do not leave her that open. Back court called, and we're flipping this around. It'll go 5 Towns ball just like that. Approaching that 2-minute mark remaining in the first half. Here's more to inbound.
Leading all scorers here at 11 points. Benasia has had herself an amazing second quarter. Looking for more.
Again. Looking for more. I like that. That's a good one. Can't get it to fall.
The pun was definitely intended.
Was it?
No.
You looked a little confused when I said I like that. Here's Yeshiva.
Yeshiva here. Always had a lot of open looks, not taking it.
And another travel.
5th one of the game.
They're wearing the wrong shoes. They're wearing basketball shoes. They got to get some running shoes. They're walking.
Yeshiva's getting opportunities. They're not putting up the shots, though.
They are not. I think, like I said earlier, I think it's a mindset thing. I think they're a little scared of the closeouts and the suffocating defense that the Sound are playing.
Yeah, I mean, look right here. The aggressiveness there into the travel. It's just the presence that the Sound have established since the beginning of the game.
Garantes is going to swing this to the corner. Gets it back up top. Drive in and in. Slowly hitting the bottom of the net.
Coach Corey being the most animated man on the floor.
Most animated man in the building. Clamping in the corner. Hands up.
Out of
Turnover. Sound basketball. And that
crowd
bench
getting
is
excited.
I think we got the soccer team up there. I think
Yeah,
we got a
they're
couple
going
basketball players.
One guy over there, he was definitely getting jiggy with it.
I didn't see it. I don't know if I want to know what that means. We got some "you can't do that" chants from the stands.
Ooh, those
Get this
passes
before the
usually
corner.
come with a consequence, but not in this case.
Something about the height advantage when you're able to just sky up and grab the ball from the smaller defender.
They're slinging the ball from every inch of the court. And
You
getting
got
the board,
Nash.
putting it back up and in.
And one. Count it. and I see the guy getting jiggy with it. I can see.
There he is.
A tough finish from Shiona Nash.
Yeah, the Sound are having an incredible close-off to this second quarter, seemingly running away with an 18-point lead.
Here's the free throw to make it a 3-point play. Good. Yeshiva looking to close this gap just a little bit before halftime.
Yeah, Yeshiva here looking for the opportunity, playing iso ball once again. Oh, never a good look there.
Definitely
Need
not.
to get the ball moving a little there, but a blocking foul by Nash.
It's an interesting call there. I don't think her feet were moving.
I don't think so either.
Regardless, Yeshiva's in the bonus. This is
Always
going to send them
those
to the line.
ticky-tack calls when the team has picked up a ton of fouls already. A little shift of the feet, the slightest movement, they're always going to call that.
In all honesty, make them earn the points. It's not a bad way to go about the game. First free throw is up and good.
18-point game. Yeshiva's going to have to change up their game plan a bit coming into the second half if they want to come away and try to wiggle away out this lead.
Second free throw lined up. Doesn't fall. Rebound Sound. Here comes Ford. Passes it off to Robles. Inside for Durante. Spin move. Up. Got her on board.
Oh
Up
my
again.
goodness.
No good.
She's being held back.
Foul on the floor.
Yeshiva player lands on the floor, can't find footing to get back up.
Jose, just in the second quarter alone, the Sound have a 12-point advantage.
Yeah. You know, again, that's based off of the points off of turnovers. 22-2. And rebounds 30-22. But the offensive ones being 17-2 is the biggest difference maker of this game so far.
Now for the rest of this half, any foul is going to send the team to the stripe. First free throw is up.
Yeah, Jared, you know,
Taleo.
I talked to you about the ball movement on Yeshiva's end of things. They're up 7-3 in assists, but they need to keep it up if they want any kind of traction going into this third quarter.
The only opportunities Yeshiva has had is another offensive rebound for the Sound and a quick putback and another foul called.
It's going the other way.
Opportunities Yeshiva has had is when they move that ball around and really try and find an opening in this Sound defense. So Yeshiva is going to most likely come out of halftime looking to swing that ball around more and find those opportunities and close this gap.
Melissa DuPont coming in. Another returner from last season.
One of just 4 on this team.
Looking to get more playing time this season.
Daniela Bessler taking the free throws for Yeshiva. First one is good.
Is this the first 2 attempts at make back-to-back, Jared?
I mean, everybody goes home with free McChicken, right? If they do. Is that the thing?
Two misses, free Chick-fil-A.
Oh, it's 2 misses. It's 2 misses.
There we go.
Second is good. And honestly, Danielle Bessler is a prolific scorer. Last season, she put up a career high against Purchase. She scored 37 points in a single game, just regulation.
Yeah, for Yeshiva, along with Shaira Hamim, they're both at 6. Actually, correction, Dana Bessler has 7. So she is leading the scorers for Yeshiva. Quick bucket attempt there. No offensive rebound.
Talea
again.
Cleaning up the glass. I think her new nickname might be Windex. Deep 3 from Yeshiva. Misses wide. Goes to the Robles full court. Short.
Fantastic end to the half for the Sound. You couldn't ask for much better basketball, Jared.
Could not. That is exactly how team basketball should be played. Crazy defense. Swing the ball around.
And, you know, it's just one thing, Jared, where the mentality that the Sound have. Coach Corey said that it's the 5 towns way of basketball when we spoke to him earlier, and he's proving it here with how he's been acting with the team.
Yes, he has. The Sound are playing this phenomenal defense. They are doing everything, and in his words, to protect this house. We are in the Sound Arena, their home court, and that's what they're looking for, and they're doing a great job of it so far.
Yeah, and to prove it, these halftime stats show how important the Sound's aggressiveness has been to this game so far. I mean, look at the half, 43-24, a 19-point lead. And the biggest takeaway here so far have been the rebounds, 34-22, and another massive one. One of the big reasons why their last matchup went the way that it did, turnovers, 21-4. That is 17 turnover difference.
That is
huge potentially
margin.
A 34-point swing if the Sound were to take more advantage. But I mean, look at the field goals here. 8-19 compared to 15-48. Being more than doubled in field goal attempts is an insane stat to have.
50.
50.
They're up by 41 in shots put up this half. That is borderline unheard of. So, I mean, great first half. Who is your player that's heating up so far? Who have you really who stood out to you the most?
At first it was going to be player, but the way the team's been playing, I'm going to have to go with players. Here we have Ahari Aroma with 4 rebounds, Denasia Moore with 11 points, hit a three late in the second quarter, and Taleo Garantes, the star player, 1 for 3 from the three-point line. Those three have been the ones that I've been looking at closely here in this first half.
This team is playing phenomenal defensively, offensively. You see the chemistry, they gel together. Now what we're going to do now is we're going to jump to some highlights from the first half, and we will be back for the third quarter. Welcome back to the Sound Arena where we are set to tip off this second half of basketball. Currently, the Sound are up 43-24.
Yeah,
Almost
nothing,
a 20-point lead.
nothing but an electric first half for the Sound. Very few negatives, whole lot of positives. Not the same for Yeshiva, though.
Not the same. And so far, knock on wood, when we asked Coach Corey Jacques and assistant coach Sydney Mountain what was the expectation for this game, Sydney kept it short and sweet. She said, get a win, that's it. And so far, the Sound are following up on that promise as they're looking to extend this lead into the 20, potentially 30 and more points. And we know what happens when it hits 34 points.
Yeah, that's when Coach Corey gets comfortable.
Yeah, we'll see him take a seat back, put his feet up maybe.
Yeah, he'll still be screaming at everybody, but maybe in a lower tone.
Lower tone, monotone. some
Monotone,
may say.
yeah.
Sound starting off with the ball here.
He might unbutton the first 2 buttons in his suit, you know?
It might, let the chest hairs hang out a little bit.
Yeah.
Didn't the Sound win the tip?
They did win the tip.
Well, this might be a little scam
They're
action.
switching it up. No, they switch it up.
Oh. Here's Garantes facilitating from the top of the key. Trying to play bully ball inside, get it stolen away.
Kalea usually loves that mismatch there, but
Sometimes everything can't go perfectly.
Bessler actually gets her
Yeshiva
hand in there, and
coming out
Yeshiva,
firing, missed everything. And that was the second air ball that touched nothing this game for Yeshiva.
I really like the confidence coming out for Yeshiva, though. Those were shots they were not taking in the first half, and they need to take more of those in the second half.
And it's not necessarily the best game plan to come out and fire from 3, but those 3-pointers add up quickly as opposed to 2s.
Yep.
And that is going to be a factor on if Yeshiva can attempt a comeback here.
Yeah, not to mention, based on the aggressiveness of the Sound, they end up open. But look at this, how the tables have turned, a travel from the Sound.
I mean, is this a booking agency or basketball game? There have been a ton of travels. Here comes Yeshiva. Get this to the top of the key, and she's looking for 3s here.
Yeah, this zone defense
Inside.
always leads to good perimeter shots.
And good.
Good. Wow. What a rainbow shot there.
High archer. Got it
15
to fall.
shy Rahmi.
Rahamim gets it to fall. Oh, no.
Oh,
It was
an
on the floor.
on the floor foul. So, pretty bucket doesn't count.
Bessler's going to get this in for Yeshiva and immediately stolen away. Took her lunch money. Here come the Sound.
Picking up right where they left off.
Inside. No good, but a foul
The other
is
way.
called. A charge. We haven't seen one of those yet tonight.
No, we have not.
Here comes Yeshiva across midcourt. Rahamim facilitating. Gets this to Amkraut. Inside, stolen away by the Sound.
Yeah, any chance the Sound have to tip the ball up, they're going to do that every single time. They're just so much taller, they're just going to get it back. With the paint presence, post up. Oh my
That's
goodness.
her own board.
I mean, what are you supposed to do there if you're Yeshiva?
Oromo in her bag like fries at the bottom. Getting the board
Love
and
it, love
cleaning up the mess.
Loving this little wordplay you got going
You like
on.
it, right? Shout out to the Sacramento Kings announcer. He gave me that one. Here come the Sound. Robles approaching half court. They're going to play dribble, drive, handoff along the arc here, waiting for something to open up.
Yeah, Sound up 21, but can't get too comfortable here as they give the ball away.
A couple of fouls, a couple of travels, a couple of quick turnovers for the Sound. And Yeshiva capitalizing
Nice quick bucket.
on the Sound's mistake as Bessler gets the mid-range shot to fall.
That's another aspect from Yeshiva that they have to take advantage of if they manage to come away with the rebound. They have to put up a shot quick so that the defense doesn't set for the Sound.
And now you can see Coach Corey Jacques getting animated as the Sound get an easy scoop and score inside, uncontested. And he's really dictating that offense. You go here, and it pays off.
Yeah, a wide open layup there. Another
Yeshiva
open
bounce
look here.
pass. And another travel.
It's a little too much. The aggressiveness from the defense is getting to Yeshiva's head. And there he is, Coach Corey. Animated as always. Up 21, doesn't matter. Could always be up more.
Look good, coach good. The guy's got a lot of drip today.
He does. Now, the Sound obviously an impressive 21-point lead, but I mean, look at the steals, 13-4. Another contributing factor to this massive lead that the Sound have accumulated.
Moore pulled from three. Wasn't seeing it well. Couldn't hit anything. That's a turnover going right back to Yeshiva, looking to cut this inside of a 20-point lead.
You know, if you're Yeshiva at this point, you're looking to maybe by the end of the quarter get it down to 10. If you're really lucky, single digits, but that's honestly just all things go right. But it won't be because there's another travel.
Jose,
So
my Lord. Here's Mears across the midline. Defended by Mally Danker. Drops it off, spin move inside,
What a beautiful
up and
move.
in. Robles, sorry. Nash.
Fiona Nash has a quick first step, beautiful spin move into the amazing finish there. She is fantastic at attacking the rim.
Mally Danker looking for anything. Mid-range shot, missed everything.
Now look at this here, Nash with the razzle and finishing with the dazzle. There you go.
That might have been the right time to say in her bag like fries at the bottom. Sound looking to capitalize on the missed shot from Yeshiva. Here's Rain Mears, the junior from New York, playing in her home state. Gets it to Garantes, inside to Nash. Fouled, and she will head to the stripe for two.
Now, an underrated thing about what Nash just did there is she tucked in her elbow to move the ball towards the positioning so that her arm could get hit for the easy foul. And
Being able to position your body to get those foul calls is so important as a basketball player, especially as a big who's playing down low.
Yeah, you know, Jared, there's one huge difference that I'm noticing here on both offensive things. You look at the Sound, they're running these plays. You see the screen coming into the number two, all the way up into the paint. And Yeshiva just isn't quite doing that.
They can't.
It almost seems like Yeshiva feels like they're too restricted to be running a play.
It's almost concerning that it's a lot of iso ball and a lot of just try and dribble around and find the open man. And that's not going to play out well at all at any level of basketball.
And it's a type of offense where the Sound are running the zone, and they're very comfortable running the zone off of the full court press, and the perimeter shots aren't being taken.
They're not. They're going to have to start shooting early in the shot clock, early on, getting these shots up. If you see somebody open, shoot, and that's really the game plan they have to roll with, I think, here.
Yeah, I mean, 55-22. The Sound have 33 more taken field goals.
Nash attempting her first free throw here. Gets it to go. 50-26 with 6:16 left in this third quarter, awaiting the second free throw.
Nash, who's had a strong start to the second half here. She's now at 8 points, 4 rebounds. Make it 9.
Great free throw shooter. You saw the spin on that ball. Good rotation. Here comes Bessler. Sound are playing a 2-3 zone, it seems, right now. And those threes are going to start to open up for Yeshiva. It's a matter of if they take them.
It's about those perimeter shots. Yeshiva has to continue taking those, and they have to get hot from mid-range if they want to whittle this lead down.
Amkraut buries the mid-range there.
On the other end of things, they have to tighten up on defense. Double, triple, get the ball off of the big player's hands.
Get this inside to Garantes. Can't get the layup to go. Rebound, Nash. Fouled again.
Knew right away the positioning when it's in her favor, so she just went up with the quick layup. Picking up another foul. The Sound are systematically breaking down Yeshiva's defense.
Systematically. It's a good word.
Thank you.
You can use that at some point.
Write it down, write it down.
Pen in hand. I knew that word already. I sound like a toddler, huh? Nash hit her last 2 free throws, looking to extend this lead to 14 and then 15 potentially. She's got those John Morant's on. It's a nice pair of shoes. First one clanks off front iron. She will have an opportunity for a second here.
Still 5:35 left in this third quarter.
A lot of time.
A lot of time, yeah. I was just about to say Yeshiva hopefully can try to mount a comeback.
Second free throw falls, inbounded.
Again, this
to
full court
Bessler.
press. Yeshiva couldn't handle it.
And it is so tough to even set up a play.
It is, but once again, when you have three players just waiting at half court for the ball, the two ones receiving the inbound aren't going to be able to do much.
It's going to get to a point where you need everybody to just be on the baseline.
If your vision is blocked, you don't know who to pass it to. And that's exactly what the Sound are looking for.
Garantes zigzags into the lane.
Good, in
takes
and
it to
out.
the cup and in. Great take from Talea Garantes there. Showing off the ball handling and physicality in the paint.
Beautiful move. She's had a couple of those this game. And they're equally as impressive every single time.
What a block by Talea Garantes.
Get that out of there.
Up to Moore.
Good
Saves
hustle.
it backwards.
How do they still have the ball? Okay.
And a timeout called. Are they? Let's take another look at this.
Now straight up right here, the in and the out with the up and the finish. Oh, beautiful move by Talea Garantes.
What a player she is, and she's showing every aspect of her game so far, and we're still relatively early on.
Leading all scorers, 12-7. She's on double-double watch. 2 assists, too.
Triple-double watch?
Triple-double. If you think she can sling the ball 8 times, then maybe.
I mean, we'll see. It's a possibility. The Sounds lineup, you could just see just visually, is so much bigger than Yeshiva.
Yeah, they're taking advantage of it. They can go with the one-on-ones. They can go with the post moves, the offensive rebounds, just the presence in the paint entirely. But Yeshiva, they're up 7-3 in assists, but they need to have that number raised.
Moore inbounding here. Should get it to Talea Garantes. Handoff back to Moore. Cross.
Fantastic second half that Moore had.
In every aspect of the game. Defensively, offensively.
But Yeshiva trying to string along a couple of stops here, down 26.
26-point game, but it's not at that 33 threshold yet.
It's not. Coach Corey is always going to be nervous until they hit that 34-point mark. You're going to need a cam on Corey if they hit 34 to see the exhale.
It's going to be a celebration over there, I think.
Yeah.
Feet up, like we said, chest hairs out.
Yeah, might need a backflip cam.
Now, one thing that we did talk about is just the chemistry and the fact that the Sound only had 4 players return from last season. And that's something that a lot of teams would be a little concerned about, but they look like they're gelling together fantastic as a team.
Yeah, I think it's also the advantage that they have in the matchup here against Yeshiva, but it's a great start to build that team chemistry going forward into the much more tougher teams.
Garantes.
This is what Yeshiva should be doing.
Yeshiva pushing the pace.
Beautiful
Floater
move.
Up. And good.
Oh my goodness, Jasmine Maley-Denker.
Rim
The California natives.
And Tear drops it in. There's something about California and New York today.
Yeah.
Something in the water.
Yep.
Here's Mears and the
Major.
Sound swing this
She likes
around.
that shot. No
Moore
good.
for 3, no good. Now here comes Amkraut.
Now, something about this Sound team I want to point out is just the depth. They can switch 1 through 5 and still have effective players. Bench points 12-4. And, you know, I think leading the charge there when it comes to the bench has to be Shiana Nash with 10 points herself.
And being a deep team, like I said earlier, is just something that goes such a long way. As Moore finishes through contact and gets it to go. Took a shot to the head area. And will head to the line to try and make this a 3-point play.
Major move, 11 points. We're going to make it 12.
Some subs.
as we have Aromo coming into the game for the Sound, as well as
they deemed it an
Robles.
offensive foul.
Oh, wow. We're turning this thing around.
I think they saw an elbow there.
I thought it looked like she got hit in the head.
That's what I thought.
Here's Rahamim.
26-point game. Yeshiva need a little bit more. They want to whittle away.
3-ball from Rahamim. No good. Too much on it. And that is something that you want to see Yeshiva do, is really play through their stars in Bessler and Rahamim. Both of the two led the team in essentially every statistical category. So just getting them the ball and letting them kind of go to work here, try and chip away at this 26-point lead with 2 minutes and 45 seconds left in the third quarter.
Yeah, Yeshiva seems to have taken the advice and take more threes. They're at the 12. Granted, the Sound are at 17. As they make another one.
All 3 of them gets it to go.
Nash showing off that she has the range along with the moves in the paint. She's put up quite a third quarter here.
A stretch big, some may say. Yeshiva swinging this rock around. Can't get it to fall. Rebound by the Sound.
Beautiful ball movement and a foul.
And we'll send Layla Ford to the line here. We'll get some stats eventually. Layla Ford, who is a very, very prolific mid-range shooter, taking 2 here.
Has 7 rebounds and 4 points, but what the stats won't show you is just the hustle that we've seen from her so far.
First shot is good. And the second attempt on its way.
Something about knocking a pair.
Yeshiva skies in for the board. Trying to push the pace, cut away at this lead. Here's Bessler trying to go baseline. Gets it back to the top
Just
of the key.
needed one more there. Good ball movement.
3-ball.
Can't get it to fall.
Missed everything. Jose, I'm very excited. We're at the 30
Up to
point
30,
mark.
yeah. It's like four away from the one, you know?
I mean, he might do a split.
Yeah.
That would be hilarious.
I'm expecting at least like a power bomb through the table or something.
Something. A drop kick, maybe?
Yeah.
Who knows? Anything is in play.
Mm-hmm.
Here's Robles.
He might sub himself in.
Oh, he might. That would be hilarious. Timeout Sound. They're going to talk things over here with 1:39 remaining in the third quarter and up by 30 points.
Yeah, something interesting I want to point out here from the Sound is they have assistant coach Sydney Mountain there leading the timeout. As Coach Corey just stands around looking at the score. He knows only 4 away, and then he could take the tux off, get comfortable, maybe clean his shoes a little bit, take the watch off, take a deep breath.
Something about having former players or just people that have been around the team for a long time as a coach or some form of a coach is very, it almost just feels rewarding for a team. It's like it's somebody that they know, they're comfortable with, and it's
They've
not
been there before.
Yeah, you know.
And not only that, but they've won a championship. They know what it's like to reach the mountaintop.
Oh. With look at that.
With the assistant coach Sydney Mountain. I don't know.
Did you do that intentionally?
No.
Oh, well, you're 2 for 2 today.
It just comes off the dome.
You should write a children's book.
Huh?
Write a children's book, man. You got all these rhymes, all these puns.
You know, my father is Dr. Seuss.
Really?
No.
I was going to say. Garantes looking for something. Gets it inside and going the other way.
Rare turnover for the Sound there.
Romo could not corral it in. Here comes Yeshiva. Gets it to Bessler. Bounce pass back to the top of the key. Back to Bessler. And this defense is swarming the ball. 3-ball all front iron. Not enough on it. Stolen away by Yeshiva.
Turnover there in favor of Yeshiva, which is rare considering that they're up 28 to 12 turnovers now. A 16 turnover differential.
Sariolko got the mid-range to fall off the turnover. The Sound are definitely playing a much slower pace game than they were.
Yeah, Sound
start of this
slowing the
half.
ball here. Corey might get nervous. He doesn't want to lose the potentially 34-point lead.
Talea for mid-range.
Rare midi. Oh!
Mid-range.
Okay.
Dead-eye. 62 to 32. Clock still rolling. Under 30 seconds left here in this third quarter.
Just when you think the bag can't get any deeper.
Like fries at the bottom. A flip shot, no good from Bessler. Everybody's confused.
Rare
Yeshiva
offensive
grabs the
rebound for Yeshiva. Step back.
Cash.
Okay.
Showing off the full skill set here. Robles fires this forward.
Ooh, good pass, just too strong there.
Those contested layups are tough. That'll bring us to the end of the third quarter. And we're looking at a 27-point ball game with 10 minutes remaining.
Yeah, the Sound are taking a
Sound's home
commanding
opener.
lead here. 27 points. Yeshiva letting it slip away slowly but surely. And the Sound aren't letting up. These girls do not get tired, Jared.
They do not, and I think it's partially because they're differentiating in their play pace so much throughout this game. They go from full court pressure to half court pressure to, run and gun, rim run, to kind of swing it around the perimeter and look for an open shot, and that is a key to success. Free throws have been huge in this game. Fouls in general, we have seen both teams essentially be in the bonus for a majority of late in these quarters and halves.
18 to 13. The Sound very aggressive, picking up a lot of fouls here. But quite honestly, they're picking up the fouls, and Yeshiva's fouling where it matters the most to get to the line. I mean, look, the Sound have taken 20 free throws to Yeshiva's 13, which is such a rare commodity considering that the Sound have 5 more fouls.
Unbelievable. And they're hitting their free throws too.
They are missing 8, but Yeshiva's also missed 7. So lots of points left off the board here.
Free throws are not one of the stats, though, that decide a game. It's more a matter of...
What leads up to the free throw.
Yeah. And you can see, I think the Sound are gonna come out intense here in the fourth quarter. Some of the players look a little bit more laid back. They're getting jiggy on the court. Yeah, a little bit.
They're hitting a little move there.
It's okay. When you're up 27,
You're
you
up
can dance a
27.
little bit.
You can dance once.
Once. You get
If you're
one.
up 34, you can dance as many times as
The
you
whole
want.
the whole bench is
The
gonna
whole
be dancing.
shebang, yeah. They have a synchronized dance,
Here comes Rahamim, looking to spark a comeback. Get this into Bessler. He's going to pull from 3. Foul called.
That might be the first screen I've seen Yeshiva do the entire game.
Are they calling that on the floor?
They are calling that on the floor. Shot up a little too late. But hey, see what one singular screen the entire possession has led to? A little bit more of that, along with the passing of the ball that they had down a little bit in this third quarter. They might make some noise.
We might see a whole different ball game just in terms of play style from them if they could start setting some screens. It opens the offense up so much.
Ruff seems to have inbounded the ball a little too early there. Sub wasn't fully out.
That's all right. Doesn't make him a
It
bad
happens,
guy.
yeah. A little bit of miscommunication.
3 ball coming. Got it to go. Jackpot for Yeshiva. And they're coming out in this fourth quarter a little hot. Down to a 24-point ball game. It was 30 at one point.
Need a couple more of those. So far, Sound largest lead was 30. 6-point swing in favor of Yeshiva. Can't get the rebounds going though. And another foul in favor of the Sound. Yeshiva just can't catch a break.
It's really just the offensive rebounding. It's the second that a shot is put up by the Sound, they get a rebound inside, and putting anything up with 3 people around you, you're most likely going to get a foul.
Yeah, something you don't really see much in basketball nowadays is them chasing their own shots.
Yeah. Follow up the shots is what the coach says.
Yep. And it's such a favorable play for the Sound because, once again, they run full court defense. So they're used to running up and down the court at both ends.
Exactly. 2 free throws coming here for Rain Mears. The Sound look to extend this 28-point lead. Not 28. Wow, math, hard.
One interesting thing about Yeshiva here is that they're actually shooting better than the Sound at 41.2 to the Sound's 35.9%.
A big part of that is the limitations on Yeshiva's shots.
The amount of shots they've taken, yeah.
They're,
But when they go up, they go in, you know?
They do. They're shooting great from the field, or you know, good from the field. It's a matter of the quality of the shots they're putting up.
Yeah, it's also the amount of shots they're not putting up, the ones that they're missing up. Like, that's a great shot right there. Knock it
Another
down.
3-ball.
Back-to-back
splash.
threes for Yeshiva.
And just like that,
They seem to be getting in a bit of a rhythm as Denasia Moore on an island by herself can't get it to fall. And not much hustle from Yeshiva, but they come away with it.
oh,
Falls to the ground there. Should be Yeshiva ball.
didn't see too much contact. I think it was just poked out of bounds by the Sound.
Great hustle there by Denasia Moore.
Now, in Asia Moore, I think this is the point in time where the Sound kind of lean off of the 3-point shots. They've taken a couple here in the 4th quarter. And just a matter of if you take those threes and you make them, amazing, fantastic. But if you miss them, it looks that much worse when the other team goes down and hits their own 3.
Yeah, back-to-back 3 points for Yeshiva. They finally seem to be getting the rhythm of the shots that they're going up with. And the Sound need to respond. Corey might want to sway a bit away from the zone there to limit those perimeter shots.
Maybe even switch to a 3-2 zone. You could run man-to-man. There are a lot of options you can go as a coach from a coach's standpoint. I think man-to-man might not be the best option because this is a lot of iso ball that Yeshiva is playing.
Yeah, they're also a very shifty team.
Yeah, the size differential is just, you're able to get in and out of those lanes a lot easier.
Yeah, just overall, when they have a wingspan like that, I mean, I feel like zone is the play there, but once again, not 2-3 as Yeshiva knocks down a 3rd 3.
Drills it from the corner.
Yeah,
and
Coach Corey's going to
Yeshiva,
want to have a conversation with these ladies about that defense.
It's a matter of the corner threes, the wing threes. Those are what's been killing the Sound right now. As they put up a 3 of their own and can't get it to fall.
Once again, get the rebound.
Saved and gotten to Nash, who gets inside, can't get it to fall. Rebound Yeshiva, and they're playing fast, aggressive.
Yeshiva looking like a whole new team here. Yeshiva's got to look to move the ball here. One more.
Swinging it around. Cross-court pass into the corner, 3-ball up.
Almost.
Too much on it.
And a foul in favor of Yeshiva.
Gonna be a blocking foul.
Interesting thing about Yeshiva here, it's a 10-point swing in favor of them.
Yeah, it was just a 30-point game. We're all of a sudden back to 20.
In only 2 minutes. Coach Corey, interesting development here, putting in Melissa Dupont, taking out Danica Robles.
And you would think he's going for a little bit more of a defensive-oriented lineup here. And I think that's exactly what he's trying to do.
Yeah, I think he's looking for a quick player to stop all these threes, but Yeshiva's letting them fly.
No doubt about that one. Got all of the net. And just like that, we have a 17-point ball game.
Yeshiva has 6 total threes, and 4 of them have been made in the 4th quarter alone.
Talea Garantes warming up, and she is going to come back into this game. Something I didn't think I would see. Up 30 in the 4th quarter. You think you take your stars out, but all of a sudden, you're getting the starters back in the game.
17-point game. Yeshiva whittling away. Currently at a 13-point swing.
Garantes with the smaller defender on her.
I believe it's a 15-2 run. And a foul on the floor.
Going to be against Yeshiva.
Yeah, it looked like Ahari got hooked over her stomach there.
I love these inbound plays, the stack and separate plays. Usually plays out well, so we'll see what the Sound go to here.
Yeah, this usually always leaves to an open shot.
The screen opportunities.
And a foul.
Foul is called. That second shot will not count. but Aromo will head to the line for 2.
Aromo to shoot her first 2 free throws of the game.
First one hits every part of the rim and drops in.
Now look right here, instantly gets the inbound pass and gets picked off there.
Second free throw coming for Aromo.
Knocks down a pair.
Gets them both to go, 2 for the price of 1. Yeshiva trying to play fast here, a little too much on the inbound pass. Right into the hands of Nash. Drives inside, bully ball, can't get it to go. Gets her own board, fires up a crazy shot and foul.
Once again, you get that offensive rebound, you see a bunch of bodies swarming at you, you're gonna go up and you're gonna get fouled.
Just like that, the Sound are in the bonus for the remainder of this fourth quarter. That is gonna be very, very, very difficult for Yeshiva to overcome here.
Being in the bonus with 7 minutes left is always something that's difficult to overcome, especially when you're down 19.
A little sweat on the court,
Yeah.
dry it off. Talea showing the versatility. She could score, she could rebound, she could get sweat off the court.
Of course. It's kind of jack of all trades.
The complete ball player, some would say.
Yes.
Second free throw coming here for Nash. It is good.
Back to a 20-point ball game. So again, right here, Yeshiva seems to have brought one up. A screen there to open up the person. Great move there by Yeshiva. I really love the play there. They need to contain the ball more.
Talea really just adds an extra layer of defense to this team.
Yeah.
The
Nash.
deep 3 from
From
Nash,
deep.
lined up.
No way.
Can't get it to fall.
Love that she's
Rahamim.
taking those shots, though.
Cross-court pass.
Oh, my goodness.
A lot of people open on the three-point line, and the three-pointer up and good. And this team is shooting the lights out in this fourth quarter.
There. You saw Layla Ford right at the top of the key, kind of slacked off a little bit, and Yeshiva made him pay for it.
Rahamim showing the distance. Nash looking for something here. Pull up from the mid-range. Wide left.
Oh, Yeshiva coming away quick with that rebound.
Going fast here as they need to.
They have to look for these threes here that they've been falling recently for them.
Bessler trying to find an opening somewhere in this defense. Shot clock down to just 12.
They need movement.
Not a lot of movement. Shot clock at 6, and they're gonna have to force up a bad shot as a blocking,
It's a blocking
foul.
foul.
This shot clock will reset.
It's always so frustrating when you've been playing such great defense. Yeshiva can't seem to get it going.
Nothing
Little
more
to no
infuriating.
movement, and a foul to stop the play.
Played great defense for 30 seconds just to have it reset and a fresh possession for Yeshiva.
Something that's been difficult for Yeshiva this game has been inbound passes. Got it pretty easily there. Need the movement. Another three.
Corner 3. No good. Talea head up, outlet pass,
Oh,
up to
that's
Moore.
beautiful basketball.
Beautiful play. And they get right back to defense. Here's Tali Cohen. Swings it to the corner, tipped by Talea Garantes. But picked up by Cohen. Corner 3.
Yeshiva seems
Too
to
much
be
on it.
forcing these threes now. Worked in favor of them when they were moving the ball around. It looks like Coach Corey made a couple of adjustments.
Garantes lines it up and bags it. 3-ball good. And the Sound extend this lead back past 20.
Talea Garantes is at 19 points and 9 rebounds. Shooting 8 for 17, a little under 50%, but 2 for 4 from the three-point line. It's exactly what you want to see out of your best player, Jared.
Exactly. Doing everything in every aspect of the game, offense, defense, really just anything you could ask for.
Yeah, 22-point game. Yeshiva cut it down to as much as 17 but the Sound seem to have taken control. Once again, they tweaked their defense a little bit there, and they're finally contesting those three-point shots. Yeshiva has made 5 in this quarter alone.
And that's better than they were shooting all game.
Yep.
They hit, I believe, 2 in the first half.
It makes you guess, even if they lose this game, coach has to come away with this knowing that the three-point shooting is there.
It is there. You can't deny it. It's happening. It's just a matter of, it's so difficult to manage that because if you game plan that for your next game, you say we want to rely heavily on the three-point shot, but it's not falling, you could easily fall into a 20-point deficit in the first quarter.
The main thing about falling into a deficit is he has to catch on early to what the team is struggling and what the benefits are to them passing the ball around more. I guarantee you in the first quarter, if he had figured out, oh, this team is really big against us, they're getting these rebounds, we just need to put up these shots, they're going to shoot more threes in the first quarter. And this might be a closer game than most people think.
It's 2 very different teams, 2 very different play styles. It's really just a matter of who's going to hit their shots more and who game planned better. And as of right now, it looks like the Sound are ahead in both of those categories. As Yeshiva is going to pull up from 3 here. Cohen, silky smooth, gets the corner 3. And this Yeshiva team loves shooting from that near side corner.
This Yeshiva team has been having one of the best three-point quarters I think I've ever seen commentating basketball.
They are really connecting on a high percentage of these shots. As here's Moore, hands it off to Garantes. Hesitation, trying to back her way inside.
Looks
Can't
like
get it to
Yeshiva got
fall.
a piece of that.
Looked like it. Here's Mears. They're going to call a charge.
Yeshiva's had a fantastic fourth quarter. They've actually outscored the Sound by 8 points.
Wow. 18-10 this quarter.
I mean, just look at this ball movement here from the Sound. Right into an elbow. It's the type of aggressiveness that Yeshiva has to be taken advantage of. They should have been doing it from the jump, but they seem to have understand the rhythm that the Sound are playing at.
Now it may be just a little too late. As here's a 3-ball from Yeshiva. Front iron and the outlet pass to Moore. Hard contact. And she is down and holding that left knee. Never want to see that, especially from somebody who has had such a great game. You hope this is just a brush off.
Yeah, the Denasia Moore having such an impactful game. 13 points, 1 assist, 1 rebound. Shooting 5 for 17 and 2 for 2 from the free throw line.
And she is one of those players that we said earlier is just doing everything in terms of hustle stats that don't necessarily show up on the score sheet.
And
So
the
this-
third leading scorer, only behind Shiona Nash and Talea Garantes.
Both of which are top players on this team. Now you can see Moore is in some serious pain with that knee.
Just one of those things that you never want to see.
On the bright side, it wasn't a non-contact injury, which is usually a bad sign for ligaments. So this could, you know, as you see her get up
Good
here,
time that she can get up.
walk off the court.
Can't
It is a
put
very
any
good
weight
sign.
on that knee. Trying though.
Coach Corey Jock helping her off the full floor.
Taking her to the medical bed there to get examined.
Hopefully we have an update soon. Hopefully everything is okay. But for now, the Sound hold a 19-point lead, approaching inside 4 minutes here in this fourth quarter. So Robles will come into the game and shoot these free throws for her teammate, Moore, and try and extend this to a 20-point lead. First free throw is up and good.
(73-53). Robles has taken much of an enforcer role in this game so far. Coming off the bench,
Hitting both free throws there.
both free throws. She has 4 points, but she also has 4 rebounds.
4 rebounds, and she is the shortest on the team.
That she is. Good move
Beautiful
by Yeshiva.
move. Backwards pass, mid-range pull-up. Not enough.
Good hustle by the Sound there.
Flux the miss, and here come the Sound. Garantes pump fakes the 3. Gets her dribble back. She's having fun out there.
Garantes
She's
has some
smiling.
space there.
She's smiling when she's dribbling. She's having fun.
Oh, she's calling for it. She wants the ball by herself.
She's gonna dump this off for Ford, who's gonna pull up from the mid-range. Back iron, too strong. And these loose balls just find a way to get back to the Sound.
Oh, it's like a black hole.
Romo picking up
In favor of the Sound.
the loose ball.
Ball just gravitates towards them.
Shiva has to pick up their dribble here. Gets it to Cohen, trying to facilitate, calling for screens.
Whole lot of movement. I'm not seeing any passing though.
3-ball lined up,
No good there.
no good.
23-point ball game. Seems to have completely slipped away from Yeshiva here. Had a
Robles.
fantastic fourth
Euro.
quarter.
No good. And this is gonna stay Sound basketball. Robles has tried that Euro step a couple times tonight.
Yeah.
It's a nice move.
Obviously something she's practiced a lot. It's in her arsenal.
So a full timeout coming here.
You know, plenty of players on this Sound team just have a really deep bag. Talea needs no explanation. But players like Shiana Nash, Denasia Moore, Haria Romo, you've seen plenty of moves to create space and create their own offense.
And that is so relieving for a coach or even just a top player on a team to know that your team has the depth to follow up what you're doing when you come out of the game.
Yeah, it's one of those things. I mean, look at the differential in assists, 15-6. These teams, these players are getting to the hoop, to the rack by themselves. If they get a little back and forth game going, 1 and 2 pass going, that's going to be a dangerous team to defend.
How about some players on Yeshiva shooting fantastic from 3, like Tali Cohen? She's hit 4 of 6 from downtown.
And 3 of them have been in this fourth quarter.
Unbelievable.
And now look at this rebound differential, 55-32. The Sound have more rebounds than Yeshiva has points.
And just in terms of how the Sound have been able to get these second chance points and extend these possessions, the offensive rebounds are borderline unheard of, how well they're doing in that statistical category.
Yeah, it's one of those things where they're looking like
21-4 right now on the offensive boards in favor of the Sound.
Yeah, I'm a
Cross
big Knicks
from
fan.
Talea.
They're looking like, ooh, almost got that going there.
And there's another offensive rebound. And another.
Right to the
Jump ball.
That's going to be That's going to be Sound ball.
Like I just said, these rebounds are getting insane.
2 minutes and some change left here for the Sound. This fourth quarter of basketball.
Robles inbounds here. Gets it to Garantes. Pump fake.
Garantes down the other way, yep.
Turnover for the Sound here. A rare turnover for the Sound. Cohen is going to inbound this to Rahamim, both of which have shot fairly well from three-point land tonight. Rahamim gets this to Cohen.
The defense a bit. Going for a double.
Pass.
Finally giving Yeshiva some presence in the paint. They just can't get it to fall.
Little too strong there on the short-range layup attempt.
Talea with the mismatch, doesn't take it.
Pump fake. And that is why Shiona Nash is such a threat, because she can drive, she can shoot. She could shoot from the mid-range.
She has a fantastic first step. Very quick, very agile. And when she moves into the paint, you know you got to get out of the way.
That is a big body, to say the least. She's a presence in the paint, presence everywhere. And that is a huge addition for this Sound team. First free throw on its way. Gets it to go, and she's shooting phenomenally from the stripe as well tonight. The second free throw good as well. Yeshiva now looking for a last push. Down 25, 2 minutes remaining.
Yeah, not much more to say here about Yeshiva, you know. Had something going here early on, but this Sound team seems to have cracked the code. Yeshiva has a lot of positives to go away with here. You know, even with a team that doesn't have much size, they stood their ground here in the fourth and made their presence known.
That they did, and maybe they use this game as a building block for their future games. I mean, just for this, the game is essentially over at this point. But these looking for an opportunity to pass inside and kind of slowing the game down, it's not necessarily what to see. They got to go fast and they got to score a lot.
Another foul on the floor though, but the Sound are in the bonus, so they will be shooting 2. The good side here is Denasia Moore is on the bench. She's sitting down, knee wrapped up.
Now here's Robles at the stripe again.
Minute 25 remaining. Sound looking to take a commanding victory in their first game of the season. Picking up right where they left off from winning a championship.
First free throw is down. And yeah, 79-53, a big lead for the Sound, a convincing game 1 win, it seems. And the second free throw, good as well. And this is really what we want to see, everybody on the team playing their role, doing exactly what they're supposed to do. That was a big question for this team coming into the season. How are they going to gel together? And they have proved.
Yeah, it was just all a big question mark. You know, you can see good players play together, but you never know if the chemistry is going to be there, and that can greatly affect a team's performance on the court.
It's very possible to have a team with a lot of good players but not be able to succeed just based on egos and chemistry. But something that stood out to me is, and the coaches for Five Towns had said this too, is that every player that's new on this Five Towns team had played in a program previously where they were winners.
Yep.
And Coach Corey Jacques said that having a team of winners just kind of opens up everything, and it gives that mentality throughout the entire roster.
Yeah, and another thing about Coach Corey is he, along with basketball, cares about the friendships, the bonding in this team, the education, the fact that they go to class, if they're friends, if they get along, if they want to be an integral part of the team. And you can obviously see it on the court.
It's very visible watching them play. The chemistry that they're playing with, the ball movement, everything, every factor of this game as Talea is left wide open. But they are slowing this down as we are inside the final 60 seconds.
Rare turnover by the Sound here.
Running layup.
And the only
Good
point
for
scored in the
Yeshiva.
paint for Yeshiva in the second half.
Really?
Yep.
That's a tough shot, too. A full-speed layup is not an easy shot.
Yeah, when you have two massive bodies behind you running at full speed.
You're a little scared.
Yep.
I'd be a little scared. Talea
Talea all
showing
the way.
off the skills, getting inside to the cup.
She's broken 21 double-double for Talea Garantes, 11 rebounds, also has 3 assists. Shooting 8 for 19, 2 for 5 from 3.
Mid-range from Yeshiva here, gets it to go. Shot clock is off. And this essentially will do it.
So I need to look to get Melissa DuPont a bucket here so that everybody on the Sound team has gotten a point.
That would be cool. Do you think Corey does that, though?
I don't know, they're not up 34.
Doesn't look like it.
They're just gonna hold it out here. Commanding victory right here.
Big home opener win here for the Five Towns Sound as they come away with the victory. 82-57. Both teams gave their all tonight. The Sound defense prevailed as they come away with a huge win versus the Yeshiva University women's basketball team.
Yeah, fantastic game overall for the Sound. Very little fuss. It's also one of those games where, as a coach, you really have to nitpick in film if you want to improve because it's just such a commanding victory. But I guarantee you, most of the nitpicking is going to come from the fourth quarter.
definitely from the fourth quarter. A lot of open threes for Yeshiva, and they hit their contested threes, which is, impressive in itself. If they were able to do that the entirety of the game, it would be a completely different story, much closer. But that's not the story.
These final sets would look a lot different if the fourth quarter was different. But right now, we have what we have. 82 to 57. Rebounds 59 and 32. One of the biggest game changers of this entire game was the size. We established that many times over. But Yeshiva came back a little bit in the fourth quarter with most of their 3 points then, 9 to 26, while the Sound had 5 for 25. But obviously the Sound, with all those rebounds, came a lot more shot attempts, 27 to 80 compared to the 21 of 48 that Yeshiva had.
Now, Five Towns didn't shoot a fantastic percentage, but putting up 80 shots in itself is super, super impressive.
Just goes to show the size that they have.
The size, the defense they played, the shot creation, everything, just getting those opportunities presented to them, and they took advantage and they come away with a huge home opener win.
Yeah, now they just have to look forward to next Saturday, which is the men's basketball game against Vermont University of Randolph.
Very excited for that. Me and you will be on the call again.
We will be. Back
Hopefully,
to back almost, yeah.
2 home openers, 2 wins. That would be beautiful.
Yep.
That would be nice. So we're looking forward to that. Great game from the Sound women's team tonight, and we will see you guys Saturday.